Brett Okamoto reporting from Houston, gearing up for UFC 262. We just came out of the press conference. I am with a very feisty Tony Ferguson today. You were the star of the press conference today.
Hungry. Can't wait to get out there and eat.
I mean, did you? What were you feeling walking out on that stage? You have fans back. It's a new year for you. What were the feelings like when you were walking out there and then sitting up there on that stage?
Excited, man. I'm be more real than anything else. UFC 262, we got around like 18,000 fans. Last year we had I went to two competitions, had 0 fans out there. Felt like you were out there competing against your own teammate. Now we have some fans that are eager to go out there. Obviously you heard them. This is my town, baby, and we're here today.
I mean, I don't think anybody thought that there was any beef between you and Beneil necessarily, but it seemed like there was. Do you have some animosity towards Beneil?
No, I just think he's too nonchalant. He throws everything off like it's a joke. I don't play like that, and I don't play like that with his team. You know, his management or everybody else, they always try to like do the things. I said the exact same thing I needed to say to him and his team. I'm going to go after him as much as I possibly can, and they better have gotten ready, man. So UFC 262 coming at you hard on the right hook.
Is that really? I mean, I know you have plenty of motivation going into this fight, but the fact that he did help Justin Gaethje, that did not sit well with you?
I was doing some homework and I was looking at some film and I didn't even know that. So it was kind of one of those things that he's easily manipulated. So his management, they over there, and I don't know how they ended up going over there, but you're in the same weight class, you're going to fight for the same thing and you go help somebody else win a title. It just says you're already weak-minded. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to beat you. I already broke you in that press conference. I'm going to keep putting the pressure on you, kid. The more nervous that you go, the less that you're going to be able to do anything. You're going to try to throw some overhands or whatever, I'm going to touch that chin. I'm going to knock your ass out.
Tony, I'm assuming you probably know this, but a lot of people are talking about what's at stake for you in this fight. What is at stake for you in your own mind going into this one?
I don't know. I've been eating salmon. It's kind of funny. You said steak. It's a mistake? No, I said a steak. No, I'm going to be real. It's an awesome thing. You know, I mean, you can have the 12-fight win streak, you can have a title, you can have it taken away. Like I said, God never puts too much on our plate. The one thing I did ask for was a successful year last year, and I did because I showed up. I lost twice, but I gained so much out of it. I'm going to be real with you. This year has been a blessing. I just talked to Coach Brock the other day, and like I told you up there, I had to refer back to my coaches and what got me here. It's been a blessing to be able to be in contact with those people and to have the responses. Not that I needed, but I needed to hear. There wasn't no around with it. This is some real stuff, man. This is real as it gets.
Is it hard for you, I guess, in any way to be part of a night in which there's a vacant lightweight title fight and you're fighting in the co-main event and that fight's happening after you and you're not involved? Is that a tough pill for you to swallow at all?
Obviously, I'm more than involved. Obviously, you heard the crowd that's out here. And obviously, you know that accidents happen and stuff like that. But to me, I'm a scapegoat. Everybody always just did this. I mean, I'm looking at one guy right here that made a phone call when I made an accident and I tripped myself, right? I just saw one of the other guys do the same thing, right? Like one of the cameramen. This sport's dangerous. It doesn't matter. You got to be ready no matter what in the timing. Dana said it right there. He said the timing is everything. And Chandler and all these guys, I'm not worried about what anybody else is doing. When I started caring about what everybody else was doing, I started getting hit. And I started taking more damage when I started to separate myself from the true meaning of taking care of yourself. I did what I had to do for this fight. I'm here in the place of, I have to go out there and I have to perform. You know, you want that title contention spot, you got to fight there and you have to impress, the brass out there. So I'm going to be out there not trying to impress anybody besides my family.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight just because you have talked a lot about defense over the course of the last year. Are we going to see, we're used to seeing a Tony Ferguson who just gets into these, that's why you're talking to Dana White about the performance bonuses and fight of the night bonuses, I'm sure, right? Because they're back and forth fights. Is this going to be a back and forth fight or is this going to be a different Tony Ferguson?
Before I even got into there, I was knocking people out at 170. Everybody forgets that. I was a bigger dude. I started strength conditioning. I don't know if you can see my physique. I'm not one to like go and say anything. I put the numbers in on the reps, and I did it every single day. When I didn't even want to do anything, I would make myself go out there and put the reps in. You're gonna lose time with a lot of people, and I don't have to like go and take vacations to do anything else because I'm so hungry. In this sport right here, you blink and it's over. And I went through enough to be able to tell me and teach me that you can't blink in this sport. You have to make sure that you keep focused on the prize. And UFC 262, it is a title fight. It is a vacant title, but the boys better show up and give the fans their money worth.
Last thing I want to ask you about, of course, one of the big differences in your preparations was you were working with Freddie Roach. Is he going to be in your corner for this fight?
Yeah, Coach Freddie will be there too. I have a bunch of trainers. It's not just one person. Wildcard Boxing, my peers. So shout out to my peers. They all have fights coming up. I'm fighting my ass off for you guys. Obviously, you guys have been awesome towards me, and likewise versus them. My team from Snapdown City Academy as well, and then Old Team Lesnar, you have Coach Greg Nelson, Coach Eric Paulson, Coach Marty Morgan, and Coach Brock Lesnar. These guys have all been in contact with me for this fight, and along with more other people. I've honed in and I actually became coachable again. and I use my resources like how I used to. And I feel really good going into this fight. So hands up, chin down.
Why do you think you lost the ability to be coachable?
Never lost the ability to be coachable. What happened was, when you're the smartest man in the room, you have to basically fire everybody. What ended up happening was nobody was testing me. Nobody was helping me grow anymore. So I basically had to get rid of everybody that were toxic to me. Put everything in my life that was really good and helps me grow in my family, because obviously things weren't there. Obviously, I saw my career kind of going towards a certain thing because obviously nobody was pushing me. Nobody was encouraging me. You can get treated like how the UFC treated me for the longest time, right? And I still haven't got a title fight, but I'm still showing up. You're taking my title, you're taking the numbers on my check. You're not caring about my family. You're not caring about anything else. This is a joke to everybody, right? It's a joke, not to me. I'm here, I'm trying to earn it. Look, I don't need a 12-fight win streak. You know how you get a 12-fight win streak? Consolation rounds. You have to earn that. Charles Oliveira is getting a title shot before me. Chandler's getting a title shot before me. What's the fairness in that, right? This ain't boxing, right? I'm not trying to do anything else besides make this an Olympic sport. It's going to have to be more regulated more than anything else, because there's some.
It's always a pleasure hearing from you, man. It was a pleasure watching you on the press conference, and we're excited to see the fight on Saturday. Thank you, Tony.
Absolutely. Make sure you follow me on my way to victory at Tony Ferguson XT on that Twitter thingy and that IG thing.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.